the National Football League on EA Sports, and we'll see who rules the skies in tonight's battle. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Philadelphia Eagles. All that and more coming up next.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end U doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs competing for Super Bowls, have a legitimate #1 threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but at tight end U, man, we make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Falcons, led out by their quarterback, Kirk Cousins. One of the big moves in the offseason, Atlanta acquiring Cousins in free agency. He had 6 years in Washington, the last 6 in Minnesota, and now he begins his run this season with the Falcons.
Ever since he was drafted in the 4th round, all this guy has done is continue to surpass all expectations. And Mike, this isn't some physical specimen like we see throughout the league who has all these unique physical attributes. But he is about as consistent and even keel as the quarterback position gets. And it doesn't hurt that he is a beloved figure in every locker room he finds himself. And they know with this guy behind center, they have a shot to win every single game he plays.
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Pitts is the man in motion. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That's complete to McLeod.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Eagles led out by their quarterback, and he is the leader of this offense. Jalen Hurts has that calm demeanor about him, can make the big plays as well. Greg, here he is already in his 5th year in the NFL.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
Throwing to begin, it's Hurts. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Oh, he's got a man, his tight end, Goddard. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. One big play followed by another. This one good for 28.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Hurts going to hold on to this one.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. And they'll throw here with Hurts. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. 28 yards on the gain, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Big-time pitch and catch there on 3rd down to extend this drive. Feels like they've got to come away with 6. You want to strike first. It'll go a long way in determining how the rest of this game plays out.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. Third and goal. They'll run with Barkley. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to get going with their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They go play action with Cousins. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. Cousins now on second down. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He'll get this to the forward Bear, Darnell Mooney. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And he will score. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Atlanta. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense ready for their second possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Hurts working in the pistol. That's caught left side by Goddard. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Big-time play for Philly. 38 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. He'll be stopped just a short gain, down to the 30. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Throwing now, Cousins. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Cousins. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Cousins gonna throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 39 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, Atlanta.
Throwing a comeback route against zone coverage, it could be a little bit tricky. Remember, in zone, the defender's eyes are on the quarterback. So if your receiver doesn't sell that right and this ball's not thrown on time, you're going to end up watching that defender take this thing back the other way.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now, Cousins. This one caught at the 4. He is in. Touchdown, Falcons. On is Koo for the point after. The kick is good. And the Falcons are on top. It's 14-10. One quarter in the books. 14-10 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Harris Campbell now on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Eagles offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to about the 29. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by D. Alford. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. He pulls it in around the 5. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And he's in. Drake London. Touchdown, Atlanta. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Here's Coop for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Falcons are out to a 21-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Campbell. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. On play action, here's Hurts. And that's complete. After the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And the defense has it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Here comes Drake London, the rest of that Atlanta offense getting set to take over once more. They built a nice lead, and remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. Whoa! A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down, Philadelphia.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs to kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's got the hookup to C.J. Uzomah. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll run with Barkley. Powering forward. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
On is Elliott to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles are back within 4. It's 21-17. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Avery Williams on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Mooney in motion. Now the second-year man is out of Texas, Bijan Robinson. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 3. And that'll set up 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, how about that hit? Wow! He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Off he goes. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
Rough start to this drive for the defense. Back-to-back big plays. This one for 27 yards.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. This one to his big tight end, Uzama. And he's in. C.J. Uzama. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Eagles extend the advantage to a field goal It's 24-21. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Williams now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Falcons offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Second and a yard. Here's Cousins. He's got his man. It's Mooney. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
That's complete to McLeod. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On the give, it's Robinson. Here's 1st and 10. Cousins. That one is caught by Mooney. Second down, Cousins. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth 1st half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Bradley Pinion getting set to punch it once again, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to work out for him. out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Now quick throw, taken in by Brown. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better field for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. He finds Devontae Smith. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. When you just show pre-snap, it is straight man coverage, and then you stay in it once the ball is snapped. It just makes it so easy on these quarterbacks, Mike, to just find the matchup that they like and exploit it. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
A short throw taken in by Goddard. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third and short, and Hurts will throw. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Nice pickup there by Saquon Barkley, and this is an element of his game that early on in his career he really excelled at. You think back to his rookie year, Mike, in 2018, 91 catches. Last year, only 41. Now, I think a lot of that can be blamed on some quarterback issues and some injuries to Daniel Jones, but they got to get him back going in the passing game.
This one, complete to Campbell. Here's your timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Hurts again. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
Looking for Campbell. He's got it. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. They can't imagine that a defensive coordinator would say, hey, we're just going to have one guy defend you all by himself. And after that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me.
And he will get into the end zone. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Just going to run it here up the middle. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. So we've reached halftime here in South Philly, and the Eagles are on top. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, it's where the coach is. Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports halftime report. Here, it was the always dangerous Saquon Barkley with the impressive first half. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Campbell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. We've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Hurts working in the pistol. To the left side and taken in by Smith. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a short pickup there to about the 18. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll get the 5 yards back, but they are still staring third down and long. hurts. And this ball incomplete on third down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. On first down, Cousins. This one complete, right side. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Cousins to throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. To the right. That's Pitts. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. To throw is Cousins. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
Play action now. It's Cousins. No chance at all. He'll go down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Cousins now on second down. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. The one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Mike, he's rushing with such confidence that it doesn't matter who they put on him. He thinks he's going to win every matchup, and with the rest of the time remaining here in the second half, the offense is going to have to change some things up. It's less about who blocks him and how we block him, because right now, one-on-one, he's just not getting the job done.
The Falcons send their punting unit out. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Hurts to the air on first down. That's caught left side by Goddard. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, this is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the first down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle, first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a first down for Philly. They'll run the toss to Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
That was just a race to the edge, and in this case, Mike, he just wasn't the winner. I mean, at this point, when the defense is out there waiting for you, it's tough for any runner in this league to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And that is incomplete.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Falcons offense back onto the field for their next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Slot man in motion right. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
He's got his target. That's Pitts.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here's third down and a few inches. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on third and a yard.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
A first down throw for Cousins. To the left side in the hands of London. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers and secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Cousins out of the gun on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And it has been a rough night at the office. We go through the highlights. They are really lowlights. Relentless pressure. Receivers unable to get open. They cannot connect in the passing game. It has been a night to forget for the quarterback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Hurts going to keep it on the option. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Third and short, and Hurts will throw. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that'll set up fourth down.
In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and take it. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Throwing now, Cousins. To the sideline, he's got London. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Cousins. He'll look London's way again. It's complete again. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They get 18 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Good start there. Early completion, but now they've got to get across midfield and go. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
They go play action with Cousins. Open man downfield, that's London. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 39 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll keep it on the ground. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Mike, I have to be honest. When offenses come up with run-play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
He puts it up, and it's caught. Drake London, touchdown Falcons. That his second touchdown tonight. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
On is Koo for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Falcons are back within 6. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Britton Covey now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. He's got his tight end Goddard working the middle of the field. It's a gain of 16 and very quickly a first down.
Anybody who thought this coach was going to get conservative with this late lead is sadly mistaken, Mike. They're out here still throwing haymakers with this passing game. They're not content with just having the lead. They're looking to increase it.
A first down throw for Hurts. Open man, he's going to be hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
On play action, here's Hurts. It's a good pickup on second down, but there is a flag down, and this one might not stand up. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. Raheem Morris consulting with his staff above, and they decide to throw the challenge flag here. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. Third down coming up. So the challenge there unsuccessful, and it will remain a completed pass. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Quick throw on the RPO to Goddard. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, different than the college game, these offensive linemen, they're blocking for the run. But if that ball gets pulled, the pass option of the play, they're not allowed downfield. In the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
On first down, it's Hurts. That one, taken in. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Philadelphia. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion. They'll throw out of the gun. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
What's the old saying, Mike? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And at this point, there's just really no reason to not just continue to target him. He's been running free all game long, and you can see the numbers. They bear that out. It's evident right from the start that they were going to look his way early and often, and I think it turned out to be a pretty good game plan.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. Quick throw, taken in. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Cousins now. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back. in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They come up for 2nd and 2. They'll drop to throw. That's complete to McLeod. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down. Throwing his Cousins. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
2nd down, Cousins. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Really impressive job by the quarterback to stay in there. He knew that hit was coming in the pocket, but he held it just long enough to let his receiver win versus man coverage and deliver that ball on target. That's such an important factor. Any quarterback in the league, Mike, at this level can operate when things are clean. But when you have guys bearing down on you, can you hold it a little bit longer? Because if not, the timing of the play just doesn't work out.
2nd and goal. Now, Cousins. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
Cousins out of the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. To throw is Cousins. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Cousins to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Here's Coop for the extra point. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens. But we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
Hurts down to a knee, and that will wrap this one up. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout. Second and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners, as we say so long from South.